And I'm back with another topic. Because I need to make some videos, y'all. All right. So I'm still eating my pastrami, munster cheese sandwich, and my Tostitos, roasted red pepper, tortilla chips. These are good. It was my first time buying them. You can dip these if you have like a maybe an onion dip or a salsa dip, but they're also good by themselves. I like roasted red pepper, anything soup. I like the flavor. I even buy sausages, roasted red pepper sausages. But I know we're on the third week of The Masked Singer. I did not watch it last night. I just recorded it because I'm gonna see. I might not even watch the second one. I missed it last week. Totally forgot that it came on Wednesday until it was about to go off. And I think every week they bring out a new group of masked singers, and then towards the end, as they eliminate somewhere in between there, those who weren't eliminated from every season go to battle for the title of the best masked singer. Now, I don't know if y'all watch that show, but if you don't, yo, you missing a good show. The costumes will blow you away. The talent will blow you away. I don't know who stayed yesterday and who had to take their mask off because they were sent home. But I know the premiere, which they were on for 2 hours. I don't know if y'all remember from the Winter Olympics. I want to say it was about 4 or 5 years ago. I'm not sure if he skated or if he was the commentator for the skating Olympics. And I'm thinking he may have been a commentator. I'm not 100% sure, but this guy was an ice skater. And he ended up losing his battles that he had. But I was like, I would have never thought that an ice skater, and he did a pretty good job. He just didn't hold up to some of the other ones. And then the other guy who was the ice cream man, that suit was so fly. That ice cream head, oh my gosh. Nick Cannon put it on at the end when they was dancing. But it was Ninja, the big time gamer on YouTube. And again, somebody just sit in front of the TV and play games, and he's a YouTube sensation. I think they said he got over 14 million followers. So he's real big. He was on there. And he was the ice cream man. He got booted off. But again, I would have never thought in a million years it was him. Um, but those costumes, oh my gosh, they are, whoever do them costumes, they need to start their own company. Could you imagine on Halloween or a costume party, somebody getting them to do a costume Damn, you were walking in and steal the show. People, while people going to Party City or making their costumes or going to some cheap costume store. You walk up in there with one of the Masked Singer costumes on. They'll be talking about you for years to come. How bad that costume was. You know. Mm. But I won't sit there and try to figure out who the Masked Singers are because I have no clue. The only one I was able to figure out for sure last year or last season was Gladys Knight because she cannot disguise her voice at all. When she's singing, she just has a very distinct voice. Some people have very distinct voices that you know who it is. And so everybody knew that was Gladys Knight. And how it works is nobody knows who these people are except for the people that picked them to be on the show. When they come in, they have these big visors on that hides their face, and they have these zip up sweatshirts on that say "Do not talk to me." So you cannot talk to them, and you cannot see their face. And they have on long sleeves and long pants. So this way, I guess if they have any type of identifying tattoos or marks, you can't say, "Oh, I saw his arm. That's so and so and so." Nobody knows who it is. Not the host, not the judges. I don't even think, unless you the top people in the company or in the network that pick the people to come on, those are probably the only people that know who they are, who each person is. It's such a good show, and you be on Twitter, tweeting with the judges and other people that watches it. It's a good show. The other show I got into, other than 911 and The Resident, now 911 is good too. Where her face is in my head. She played Tina Turner in What Love Got to Do with It. She's also the mother in Wakanda, the queen. That woman knows she can act. I love her acting. I love her. I just can't remember her name right. Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett, that woman is a good actor, and I love her on 911. If y'all haven't got up on 911, it's not too late. This is is it their second season or third season? It's either the second or third season. I can't remember. But I've been watching the show since it premiered. And it's not hard to stay because they have a different storyline every show. It comes on Mondays at 7 o'clock. And then 8 o'clock, The Prodigal Son came on. And I finally sat there and watched the whole show of The Prodigal Son. And it's actually a really good show. The first week it premiered, I missed it. The second week, I was in and out the room. Kind of got into it late because forgot it was on. And I don't like watching a show, especially if I've never seen it before, halfway through that episode. So I made sure I already knew what it was about. So I made sure to catch it this Monday. Or was it Tuesday? It was Tuesday. It comes on Tuesdays. The Residents come on Mondays. So on Tuesdays is 911 and The Prodigal Son. 911 at 7 o'clock. The Prodigal Son at 8 o'clock. So I sat there and I watched the whole thing. And it's a really good movie, kind of twisted. This week's episode was about, well, let me start off with telling you what the storyline is about. It's on Fox TV. So it's a local channel. And what it is that this guy was a FBI. He worked for the FBI solving crimes. Um, when he was young, his father was a prominent doctor, but he was a serial killer. He was killing women. And he keep having these reoccurring dreams where he found one of the bodies in the basement locked in a trunk, and his father came in and knocked him out with chlorophyll, and he keeps having this dream. But the fact of the matter is that now he got let go from the FBI, and now he's a consultant with the local police department. So he goes out on these murder cases with two detectives to kind of help them to solve the case. But the thing is that sometimes he calls his father in jail for help on solving the case because his father was a serial killer. They're looking for a killer. And in this episode, the mother goes to the prison and says, please leave your children alone. The daughter really doesn't go and see him. She kind of kept the daughter away, which leads me to believe the way the episode ended and the dreams that the son was having, she knew her husband was killing these women, and she did nothing about it until he got caught. So she protected the daughter, but it was too late for her to protect the son because he had already seen in his dream wandering around in the basement where he was not supposed to be, saw a dead body in the trunk. And as he doesn't like to go to sleep because when he do go to sleep, he keep having that dream, but his father won't answer his questions. And the mother, she wants them to stay away from the father. They were going to visit him in prison. And so one of the dreams that he has at the end, it shows his mother. When he was in the basement, it showed his mother coming down and saying, son, you know you're not supposed to be down here in your father's space. Let's go. And so now he's thinking, did you know this man was killing people and you did nothing about it? Was killing these women, bringing them back to the house and killing them, and you did nothing about it and you just sat back until he got caught? And so the next episode, I cannot wait for next week because he goes to, I don't know if it's at the police department or somebody, and he says, I want to see my mother's records. And then they show him asking the father, did my mother know you was killing these women or what was going on in the house? And that's how it went off. And I'm like, oh boy. So while she running around telling her kids do not go back to that jail to see your father, she's visiting the ex-husband in jail because now they're divorced, and telling him, please tell your kids don't come back here. And of course, he's not going to do that. He's thinking he's going to get out and he want his family back. And she was like, I detest you. You make me sick. I don't want you. So now I'm really into the show. Once I sat down and watched it, it's called The Prodigal Son, and it comes on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock on Fox. On Mondays, I don't know what day it come on. I said Monday or Tuesday. Monday. I'm trying to see where the hell I see that room. I don't know, y'all. It come on Monday or Tuesday. I think it come on Monday. It's 911 at 7. Because I was on my flight when I was watching it, I believe. And The Prodigal Son at 8 on Mondays. Tuesdays is The Residence, and then Empire. This is the last season of Empire, and I'm really starting to not even like it. I don't even like the storyline. It just, to me, sounds stupid. I still record it. I didn't even watch it this week because to me, it just, I don't know, the storyline is just whack to me. So I'll record it and may go back and watch it at some point, or if I'm not doing nothing. But I don't know, it just seemed like Lee Daniels just threw any doggone thing together, being that they announced it was the last season. But um yeah, those are my shows, and I'm also trying to get into on Sunday nights. I watched it last year. Is the Halloween um dessert bake off? Not bake off. They have two of them. One is a gingerbread Halloween gingerbread competition, and the other one is the bakery or dessert Halloween dessert competition. I like the dessert, the first one, because oh my gosh, these dessert makers, even the gingerbread ones are nice too, but these dessert makers, they have to do stuff with pumpkin. Everything that they have to do has to have pumpkin in their display, their displays that they make. So they have these artists, these like dessert artists from all over come in, and they are in teams where they have to make these displays. They tell them what they want to see, and they have to make up, like put together what type of display that they want, the story and what they want them to tell. And my gosh, those people, their artistic skills are off the hook. I can barely draw a stick figure good. but, but these are like, some of them are like really like master uh, culinary artists. Art, yeah, culinary artists, and so in the stuff that they do, and that come on Sundays on the Food Network. They have a new one, and they've been running a lot of the last season as well. If you want to just catch up and see what it's about, and then they also have the gingerbread Halloween gingerbread thing where they have to make everything mostly out of gingerbread, and those are pretty cool too. But I like the first one, and they both come on Food Network, I believe, on Sundays and Mondays. So you can go check that out. But those are the shows that I mainly watch. Fox TV Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Sundays and Mondays, if I could catch it, on Food Network, the culinary artist competitions with pumpkin. One is with pumpkin, the other one is with gingerbread. Um, the displays that these people make are awesome. I couldn't even imagine doing something like that, but this is going on 20 minutes. I know half y'all only watch 5 minutes of it, but I'm almost finished my food. I've talked our ears off enough, and I'm going to get out of here. So, with that being said, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Have a great weekend. Give me that thumbs up, and until next time, y'all know what it is. Peace.